There's a school right here. I didn't do it yet. Your legs hurt from doing
No.
There's a bicycle squad. Like, Monday.
Ew! Bro clearly did not clean down there recently. I'm back all these things. I'm like, just find it. I've never actually been in here before.
You've actually been in
I don't
Look, there's a drive-through.
Where?
There's a drive-through.
Oh!
The
Oh!
drive-through.
I was looking over here and I was like, I see a glass thing and some cabinets.
You guys are both. Except for Yoli. Yoli is smart because she sees witchcraft eyes. She sees with eyes that are fully developed.
Wait,
yeah,
really?
or eyes.
You
eyes,
see gold and
like-
white? That's you said you see gold and white, right?
I do.
You bum.
What do you mean?
You're a
She's-
bum.
I'm not.
That does
Yeah,
not
I
make
know.
her a bum.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
You don't have anything to set up, right? You're just a keeper.
Yeah. Yeah. Go out
Wait,
the
don't you get like suspended? That's all I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
How you went to the hallway and every single I got suspended.
I've never heard your version, but I've heard the other girl's version.
Yeah, they're not. They're almost like not the same.
Oh, they're not?
No, mine's a bit shorter. Like 30, like a minute shorter.
How?
I know mine is always like
They cut
7
money out or what?
Yeah, I cut a big chunk that I didn't like. And it was like, I'm just going to do 3 weeks. 4. I probably need to be
I
like
did
all
it.
that.
Are you guys ready?
Sorry.
No, you talk first.
I've needed to like redo my boards, but like I only have like I have no meat left.
Yeah.
But like 2 weeks ago, or like 3 or 4 even, I needed to redo it. I feel like I could have done it.
Yeah, I knew I needed to redo my boards, but I just chose not to because I was like, we're almost done. Here's what I was going to show you guys. Are you ready?
Yeah. Just go.
Oh my gosh, you're amazing. Except for the fact that your eyes just see you.
I think that's you.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm going to put some roll first.
Pretty sure that you're wrong.
I don't usually like to be mean cut sometimes, but like,
You're wrong.
you're
I
not.
go before you, so you gotta get yourself out of my way so I can walk through. Oh, I go like second though.
I don't know. I think I go second. Unless you change the order. I was
Pretty sure
second.
she changed the order. You're never second.
I don't know. I
the
was
order,
earlier.
guys. I just saw my name in this room. I'm like, I was last, but like the middle last. 7th.
Yeah, I am second. You were never second. You're like, no,
I was second though, because I remember my name was right here, someone was across, or my name was right here, someone was across down top of me. And
I
then
remember I was
second.
second.
Because she had to write my name.
How do you
She had to
know?
write my name. Or she had to rewrite my thing on there because it was wrong. She wrote anti-vegan because who the freak calls it vegetarian and anti-vegan?
Are you anti-vegan? Do you like vegan people?
No, I'm not
He
anti-vegan.
and he doesn't.
Josie's anti-vegan.
Oh, I am anti-vegan. I don't like vegan. No, I don't like.
If it's a health issue, then that's different.
Well, yeah, the health issue is different. But like, if you think like, oh my god, I'm trying to save pigs or whatever. Me is me, man.
Actually, it's not pigs. It's actually swine.
What is it easier?
Actually, it's not pigs. It's
This
actually,
might help a lot.
it's actually swine.
Actually.
Boy. Oh,
I needed to fix this for a long time. I never put cardstock behind these, which I know I'm supposed to, and maybe told me to do it. I just never remembered.
You for sure remembered. You just never felt like doing it.
I never.
No, actually, I genuinely never remember. Like,
I've never seen it actually.
Oh, it was wet.
oh,
Are you
you'll
wet?
see
It's
tonight.
so funny. Not really. We just laughed when we were doing it, and
We
it's
laugh
not
a lot
even
when
funny
we're
that
doing
much.
it.
It's not even really
Not
funny.
very many people laugh when we do it, but we think it's funny.
It is funny.
I'll
It's like
think
the
it's funny.
smell.
I'll laugh. I'll laugh to make it funny then.
Okay.
I'll be like, ah, ah, ah. but like, I think pregnant tomato. That's the best
The
picture.
amount of judges that comment on the pregnant tomato.
I heard you laughing all the way down the hall.
That was my laugh, actually.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I don't think I will see you all time to see because I know that before you quit.
I don't care. No, bro, I'm the second to last. Wait, Kate. Where's your reward at?
Hello, Ed. Hello, Abby. Hello, Abby. Hello, Isaiah.
Today's workout sucks. Maddie and I were struggling.
Yeah, he was telling me about it.
It was awful. She was like getting kicked because she couldn't line up all along in a line. So Gracie like kicked her with her sliding.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, for a second I was like, who's Gracie? I know Gracie.
These chairs are not gonna work. Oh, we can get the ones that I swear I have a sauce on them.
Okay.
These chairs are gonna be too spinny.
Can we just go to Shirley's?
They don't. He has.
Oh, that's right. He's got bar stools. Never mind. He's got bar stools. I lied. Bye now.
Oh, why don't you try some of this?
Dr. Von Heffelborn.
And talks like that. He's better though. But he it's about like this therapist and then his girl was like afraid of like everything, like terrified of everything. And then he like hears her and then they start fighting and then that was over when he came in. Yeah, it was actually. So and it probably doesn't matter if you close it, I just don't know. You see it. Go ahead back to like the letters.
Wait until 7. We can take it now. We can go outside.
And we should take a picture, like a 0.5 of us, like, I don't know, making a stupid post with our speech stuff.
Ooh, this is even how big this is. This is like the biggest chair I've been in a while. I want it to be
Heck, that was cold.
cold.
Ready? Wait, are we gonna smile or like silly?
That's really good.
Why is it making that sound? Oh shoot, I completely missed me. Alex! You probably didn't hear me. Why do you have so many periodic tables? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like 3 more than Miss Reeler's has. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Hey, this Nebraska Huskers thing back here, we got the same exact one except it's red.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna head down to the library.
No!
Well, we have to go down there to break people.
Oh,
Is your mom coming?
wait, we're going to the library to be people? I thought we were going to-
Well, we go to the main entrance, but we have to go meet in the library, I think.
When do we have to go meet in the library?
I think she just said we
I
need to
just
go to
want
the
a
library.
free bag of chips.
I just want to bring back a chips.
Shut up.
Mom!
Silence
on you! You haven't
Cut off.
Stop talking!
It can be. It's not pizza.
I'm gonna sit in the front and embarrass you and eat my pizza. Right in the front middle, right here. Front and center. No, don't say that. No, our room is the cool room. Look at that. What are you laughing about?
Sit here because as soon as you come ready.
What are you doing?
You know, seriously, I'm sure. I guess I forgot. Please tell me that's in your speech.
Mr. Simon have a rocking chair? I'm not taking the computer science and I'm doing it. That doesn't explain why he has a rocking chair. Okay. Give him a few more minutes. Well, this isn't a professional, I'm not a professional position, so it doesn't really matter. Because Betty said so. Just sit because I want to try going slower. I consider this more practice than anything. That's not a competition. Yeah, are there any other experiences here?
Wait, you should act like the judges. Oh, yeah.
No, Emma is not here, she got sick.
I want to be better.
Are you gonna watch after? You're just gonna stay in here?
I'm like senseless and bad people.
You got it? You got it? Landon, were you like one of the last people in there? Like in the hall? Alright. Just a reminder, please silence your phones, make sure they are off. Whenever you're ready, Madison. My dad's timing me.
Oh, okay.
You always imagined it happening to you. Some young student, always male. Pause, sorry, I need to look something up for my intro. I keep forgetting that, I always keep forgetting that every single time. What? Yeah. I don't know what to mean. No, it's just because I walked in the room before the intro, she goes, Josie, you're so good. And I tried to get that in here. So she's leaving right away. It is relevant for us. happening to you. Some young student, always male, in your cramped basement office, twitching with anger, about not getting into med school, law school, or the like. About mountains of debt swallowing his stillborn future. And all because of you. Because you dared make him look outside himself, see past his narrow experience, to the inherent difficulties that come with not being male. Because no, you wouldn't consider changing his grade. But most of all, because you dared challenge him. Entitlement mixes with adrenaline, with fear, with testosterone. You smell the incendiary cocktail wafting off him while his leg twitches wildly. Until he lifts the edge of the shirt. It's a simple, subtle gesture. Graceful, even. And there it is, obediently waiting in his holster, eyeing you with its obsidian stare. You slowly raise your hands. Why? Instinct, probably. You've seen this hundreds of times in movies. This is the way you survive when someone pulls a gun, right? According to the Gun Violence Archive, there has been 66 mass shootings in the 69 days this year. It's no secret that gun violence is an American epidemic. And while most stories are told from the perspective of survivors or are an imagined perspective of the victims, this story is different. On the Exhale by Martine Zimmerman delves into the mind of a mother whose paranoia becomes her reality. How can she move on when her entire world is taken away? On the Exhale by Martine Zimmerman. You slowly raise your empty hands, the international symbol of plaintive innocence. Never mind that this young man isn't a cop. And even if he were, raising your hands is a far guarantee of survival. Still, your hands ascend, empty and weightless, while words tumble out, heavy and insubstantial. At once, all that stands between you and this man is a gun. Maybe you're right. Maybe there is something to your point of view. Maybe we can take another look at your final grade. That's when you feel it. Warmth. It takes a moment to register that it's your own. That you never heard the shot, never saw the muzzle flash a few inches from your face. The warmth continues spreading, trickles into your mouth. And when that first taste of iron hits your tongue, pure rust invading your mouth, all your sensation floods back, burning, stabbing, throbbing, as he blasts and blasts away, as life slowly slips from your grasp. And then you wake up. The first time you have this dream is the first time you ask a student, a male student, to kindly consider the premise that there just might be some small disadvantage to being a woman. It's a women's studies course, after all, and try to incorporate such a perspective into his paper revision. What you get back is no revision at all, but the original paper covered in post-it notes, full of borderline violent screeds about your insidious propaganda, the college's inhumane curriculum requirements, and your appalling vendetta, 3 underlines, against men. This is the first time you entertain the possibility that it might not be someone else on the news next time, that next time it just might be you. This is when you start locking your office door, especially during office hours, and post a cute handwritten sign urging students to please do knock. You do it under the excuse of needing to concentrate on your research, but what distraction could there possibly be at the end of a lonely basement hall? And when you do open the door, you hope your students won't notice how you pause just a bit. See if you can see anything shining through the cracked door before you open wide with a smile and invite them in. Blame your slowness on your age. Each new class you identify a most likely candidate, just a minor mental check mark. And maybe you start leaving your office door open again. But this time, with a strategically placed mirror. Something tasteful with a funky frame. Something you thrifted, you tell your students. You place it at just the right spot where you can see anyone coming from around the corner from your desk. And maybe you even move your desk. Give yourself just enough time to run to the door and slam it shut, should you need to. At least this is what you tell your therapist one Wednesday afternoon. But when you're finished, you have to admit that you feel lighter. Till you hear the hint of skepticism in her voice, though she does her best to conceal it. This is the first time you feel judged by your therapist. As you walk away from her office, full of shame, embarrassment at having shared those thoughts, but most of all, at having thought those thoughts. You have this sudden streak of insight and laugh out loud because, of course, she wouldn't understand. The stakes aren't the same for her. If something happens to her, she has a successful husband, a large and loving family for her children to fall back on. But if something happens to you, there will be no one to take care of Michael. Yes, Michael. I can't wait to start second grade. Michael, who is the best choice you've ever made. Most challenging choice you've made. Even though your whole life you chose nothing but challenge. This is how you come to be uniquely terrified of what might happen if someone rounds the corner with a gun and you're too buried in a book to see it and get the jump on the door. Because who take care of him? Someone who pities him, that too. Someone who will silently wonder whether he was better off. Then you hear there is a shooter. You always imagined it happening to you. So when your department chair says there's a shooter at the school, you think she must mean your school, not the school, the elementary school. You soon find yourself standing at a police barrier in a line of other anxious parents waiting for some word. Data plans buckle, phones die when you hear it. The sound is so much duller than in your imagination, yet it's unmistakable. So is its direction. As police start to pour out the building, you know it can only mean one thing. The shooter has become his own victim. Answers are now inevitable. The sheriff separates parents by classroom and grade, and soon you're all lined up like children anxiously waiting for their teachers on the first day of school. The sheriff goes from class to class, grade to grade. When he stops at your grade room, 2C, he stops short and lowers his gaze, though he soon finds the strength to speak. But by that point, it is unnecessary. Still, he unleashes a stream of information. How the teacher did her best to barricade the room. How the shooter forced his way in despite her efforts. How the shooter took his own life in that very room, all of which feels painfully irrelevant when stacked against the sheer magnitude of the fact that your son is no longer alive. You suddenly resent that the sheriff is still speaking, that he's dared speak at all. So you tune him out, only to notice the birds still singing. The squirrels preparing for the fast approaching winter. The leaves caressing each other in the cool autumn breeze, and you resent them too for their casual indifference. Anything and everything that allows you to go on living while your son is dead. Just there you are, still alive, still living, at least, incapable of doing anything to remedy that most unfortunate act. There's soon a steady stream of lunches, potlucks, support groups, and all of it focused with a particular intensity on you, because you need the attention more than most, because Michael was all you had. And now that he's gone, well, what do you have to live for? Really? It's normally 9 minutes, 30 seconds.
Good job, Abby.
All right.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Nope.
I'm still where you're at. Sure, if you want to.
You want them, please?
I can't laugh. I want to stop laughing. No, I don't know. I'm glad that all people Thank you. This is a very serious speech. Perhaps the most serious that you will hear today. It's a topic that may be triggering for some people, and it will include, at times, graphic imagery. Out of respect of this topic, I do hope that you show the proper decorum as I give my presentation. Now, let's talk about poop jokes! Hopefully I just made you laugh, or at least do that little breath out of laughter I make on the toilet as I'm scrolling through TikTok. If you didn't laugh, well, you're missing out on my incredible sense of humor, as well as some pretty cool physical and mental benefits of laughter. Today, we're going to investigate laughter. Together, we will slap our knees while discovering why we laugh, split our sides with the physical and mental benefits of laughter, and finally, we will have the last laugh discussing ways to promote more laughter in our own and others' lives. First, let's analyze the introduction I just gave to understand more about why we laugh. If I made you laugh earlier, that's likely because I established an expectation of state. I built up this somber tone with big words, long sentences, and dramatic acting. Then I broke the expectation in just 6 short words. All of this was intended to force a laugh out of my audience. It demonstrates one of the key theories of why we laugh, the incongruity theory. According to a 2012 article from the University of Washington, the incongruity theory claims that humorous amusement is a reaction to something that violates a person's normal mental patterns and normal expectations. What we find funny, and therefore often what we laugh at, is based on breaking people's assumptions and expectations. Another reason why we laugh relates to the relief theory. According to an article from the Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy, last updated September of 2024, this theory frames laughter as a release of our pent-up nervous energy. You do this when you become uncomfortable, or when your uncle attempts to do a 6-7 joke and is waiting for you to laugh. So you just do an awkward little giggle and run far, far away. And that's an example of what we like to call fake laughter, or vocational laughter. That's opposed to the more real or spontaneous laughter. So we don't just laugh when we find something funny. Laughter is a whole lot more interesting and complex than we might give it credit for. And this, why do we laugh? Question is one the old dudes with big white fluffy beards and who shave their eyebrows have struggled with for centuries. According to a 2016 article from Bucknell University, the superiority theory is the enjoyable feeling of superiority to the object of amusement. For instance, Plato seemed to think that laughter was something people did maliciously, to feel better about themselves. And sure, I giggle when my little brother falls flat on his face, but that's what a good older sister does. It's not being malicious, it's part of being a family. So we laugh when someone breaks our expectations, when someone makes us uncomfortable, when someone falls down or embarrasses themselves. We laugh because we are human. What all these theories have in common is that they relate to how humans are social. We laugh to bond with others, to diffuse tensions, and then bond as part of an in-group. Robert Provine, a leading expert in laughter research, points out in his 2000 book that everyone laughs. In every culture, we see laughter. It's something that bonds us together as humans. Next, it's time to split our sides with the physical and mental benefits of laughter. People have always said that laughter is the best medicine, yet it never seems to cure my acne. So does laughter have healing powers? Well, according to a 2023 National Library of Medicine article, laughter relieves stress, reduces muscle tension, and leaves your body relaxed for up to 45 minutes afterwards. This happens because laughter increases your oxygen intake and decreases your cortisol levels by restoring circulation throughout your body. Laughter also protects the heart by increasing blood flow and improving the performance of blood vessels. Laughing makes your heart beat faster and causes you to breathe more deeply. When more blood is flowing through your body, the function of your veins improves. Not only does laughter help reduce stress, but it also helps lose weight. I told my mom that she should totally smile more because I might help her lose a few pounds. But for some reason, she didn't seem to find that funny. Just laughing 10 to 15 minutes a day can burn about 40 calories. That's the equivalent of 2 Hershey's Kisses. If my mom keeps that up, she can lose 4 pounds in a year. A 2005 article by Vanderbilt University states that Dr. Buchowski completed a study on how laughing burns calories. He found that laughing raises energy intake and increases heart rate 10% to 20%. A lack of energy and an increased heart rate can make your body pump oxygen, fats, and carbohydrates to muscles, which burns calories. Aside from laughter being the original Ozempic, what are some of the mental benefits? The previously cited National Library of Medicine article explains that laughter also increases endorphins, which are natural chemicals that repel stress and make a positive mood. Laughter literally generates feel-good chemicals in our brains. 2023 meta-analysis done by Parkinson's Research Organization looked at 45 randomized control groups. The study found that between control groups, laughter, either spontaneous or stimulated, boosted mental health through enhanced mood, well-being, and quality of life, while decreasing anxiety, depression, and fatigue. The biggest benefit was found when people laughed alongside others. Laughter brings us together. Finally, let's have the last laugh and discuss ways to promote more laughter to reap the benefits. Humor is a very overlooked self-care tool, and as a small group of people in Mumbai, India found, laughter yoga is a great way to cultivate joy. Even forcing yourself to laugh can have many of the same benefits as a genuine laugh. As the 2021 Healthline article states, laughter yoga is usually practiced in a group setting, and you may begin a class by chanting, ha ha, ha ha ha. The purpose of this exercise is to simply quiet inner judgment and take yourself less seriously. Laughter yoga has since spread from India and is now available in more than 100 different countries, and is easily accessible online. While fake laughter still has many of the same benefits as real laughter, actual laughing brings friends and family closer together. A 2023 article by Parkinson's Research Organization has many ideas of ways to laugh. One way to find cheer is to create a humor journal, which is like a gratitude journal but has amusing thoughts. Another idea is to set an alarm for a fun break. Simply watch a humorous video for 5 to 15 minutes and then go straight back to work. Especially when planned, this break can really boost productivity. One thing I like to do is watch animal videos, especially the ones with funny voiceovers. The voice in the background adds a lot to the situation, and I can almost never stop myself from laughing out loud. If that doesn't work, I just find my way down the hall to my little brother's room, and he almost always finds a way to amuse me. Speaking of funny little kids, did you know that according to the National Library of Medicine, children laugh more than 400 times a day, while adults only laugh around 15? You know what that means. We all got can find some humor. It's not that hard. Laughter is something many of us do every single day without realizing the impact it has on our mind, our body, and our relationships. To learn more about laughter, we have slapped our knees while discovering why we laugh, split our sides with the physical and mental benefits of laughter, and finally, we had the last laugh discussing ways to promote more laughter in our own and others' lives. So, whether you tune into Dumb Joke Friday on the local radio station, attend online laugh yoga sessions, or download a joking app on your phone, aim to laugh and have some fun. Even if you can't remember every study or statistic I've listed, I want you to leave this room with this one final thought in mind. There are 2 reasons why you don't drink from a toilet. Number 1 and number 2.
Hey, Addie Bergen, while yours are gone, did you see if Emma French is in any of the other, like, whatever group we go to?
Yeah. I know, but she like was helping me, and then he was like wondering, wait, she next. I was eating cookies the entire time. My cookies are weird. Yeah, it wasn't very good when we read. Oh, that was good.
Oh, yeah, I was on her, so whoever's after Emma.
You like Kelly?
She's on our chair. Yeah, whatever you're.
Professional athletes train hard, inspire fans, and provide entertainment to millions. However, their salaries raise important questions about how our society values different kinds of work. For example, the lowest paid NBA player in America is paid more than the highest paid anesthesiologist by nearly $1 million. This is just one of the vital jobs that aren't getting paid nearly as much as athletes. The amount of money athletes get paid is causing more problems than simply providing you with entertainment. These excessive salaries highlight how our society values fame over essential work. First, I'll compare the athletes' salaries to those of other jobs. Then I'll talk about how the overcompensation of athletes negatively affects the fans and the overall economy. Lastly, I'll discuss how so much money can cause issues for the athletes themselves. These differences in pay often show how athletes are held in a higher regard. First, I'll compare the athletes' salaries to those of other jobs. According to a 2024 Sports Illustrated website, the average NBA player in America earns about $12 million per season, which comes out to about $85,000 a game. And a regular season in basketball is 82 games, spanning from October to April. According to the Montenegrin Journal for Sports and Medicine, the more superior athletes train for 25 to 30 hours a week. Though, if we compare that to a teacher typically works 10 months and averages 53 hours per week, but the average teacher salary is only $60,000. The teacher's hours though include grading papers or creating lesson plans in their own time. Pruitt writes that teachers are some of the most underpaid professionals in America. Most of them put in twice as many hours as athletes, but don't even make half as much. Another example is that most doctors go to school for 10 years, working tiring long hours just to earn their degree, while some athletes don't even have a degree. According to an article from Stanford University, written by Sam Hewitt, states that only 50% of NFL players and 4.3% of MLB players as of 2024 have their college degrees. Some people may also argue that athletes are not much due to the high injury risk. Though that may be true, soldiers or firefighters face a higher risk nearly every day, rather than just once or twice a week. Other people's talents may lie in different fields, but they don't get paid nearly as much just because it's not as entertaining. Athletes contribute to everyone's entertainment, but these essential workers contribute to the foundation of society itself. We must find ways to compensate fairly because wages shouldn't be a popularity contest. Next, I'll talk about how the athletes' overcompensation negatively affects the fans and their broader economy. According to the 2026 USA Today article, the cheapest Super Bowl tickets currently available on ticket sale websites cost around $950. But if we include lodging and ticket packaging, a spectator is looking at spending around $9,000 for the entire experience. The NFL website also states that in 1980, a Super Bowl ticket would have cost you only $30. With inflation, that's about $125 today. What was once a much more accessible and affordable experience has become something now most consider a luxury. And since the average family in America only makes about $87,000 a year, spending $1,000 per ticket isn't sensible. Lowering athlete salaries could allow sports franchises to lower ticket prices, making sports more affordable and accessible to the average American. Additionally, in most seasonal NFL teams, tax revenue is used to fund stadiums, while all the earnings go to the players and the team's owner, not the people who made the team's stadium a possibility. According to the BBC stated source from Stanford University, the Las Vegas Raiders Stadium cost $1.9 billion to build, with $750 million of that coming from public funds. This means that taxpayer dollars contributed nearly 40% of the funds necessary to build this stadium. These funds could have been used to further infrastructure improvements, social programs, and educational advancements to help improve the lives of our regular citizens. Finally, we'll discuss how the money earned in that short career can have a negative effect on athletes themselves. According to an article by Montana State University, 78% of NFL players and 60% of NBA players as of 2024 have faced serious financial difficulties within 2 to 5 years of retirement. Although many athletes earn their salaries through talent and hard work, the high rate of financial struggles after retirement raises concerns about long-term financial preparation. This suggests the high earnings alone do not necessarily guarantee long-term success. These earnings could have been better preserved through better financial planning and long-term investments. An example of this would be Allen Iverson. He's reported to have made over $200 million in his career, lost most of it due to gambling and his lavish lifestyle. Since many professional athletes go straight into their careers after college, they haven't had time to learn to manage their money properly. And as I said before, only 4.3% of MLB players have their college diplomas. Without a college degree, transitioning into a well-paid career after retirement can be especially difficult. Without proper financial guidance, large sums of money can be easily mismanaged. The purpose of high salaries is to reward talent, not to create excessive wealth that athletes are unprepared to manage in the long run. Not only does the overpayment affect their financial situation, it also affects their mental health. According to a Psychology Today article published in November of 2024, athletes' mental health is also greatly affected. The high salaries often create extensive pressure. This immense pressure to maintain their high performance standards to match their high salaries often creates a fear of failure, while public scrutiny continues to consistently push for higher performance from them. Fans and media often begin to depict athletes as superhuman, leaving little room for vulnerability or mental health support. This shows that extreme salaries don't guarantee success and can instead create financial instability and intense pressure that many athletes are unprepared to handle. Since professional athletes get paid excessively, the problem lies beyond just the simplicity of creating entertainment. First, we took different jobs and compared them to athletes. Next, we discussed the effects on fans and the overall economy. Finally, we talked about some of the ways athletes manage their money. This issue shows that we mark spectacle and fame over real contributions, and highlights how unevenly wealth and recognition are distributed. If we want a fair future, we need to rethink who we reward and ensure that critical work is more respected. Until that happens, the gap between entertainment and essential work will continue to grow, shaping a culture that prizes money and popularity over impact and responsibility. Because in the end, if our society values a basketball game over life-saving surgery or classroom supplies, keep buying those game tickets.
Whoa, whoa.
Mine's,
Did you take pictures of me? Because you were like walking out there and I was trying not to laugh at
she
you.
told us that
She
she
told
told
fellas on yet.
me to get pictures. That's strong.
My parents opened
Fellas is after this. We should watch.
Guys, I love how empty this room is. This is my favorite.
Yeah, but there's still two in between. You don't want to watch? No.
Don't start until I come, okay?
Dang it.
Oh, you're coming back?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you were leaving.
I'm next.
Wait, is Emma Francis not here at all?
Yeah, I just don't think she's here, like, period, so.
Yeah.
No, door, make sure no one's covered.
I feel like I forgot some. I didn't know that was possible. Like in like 4 days. Josie. But I kept forgetting where I was. Sue. Yeah. Rat. Probably. Wait, you just left. Yeah. I have to get some action pictures.
No, you don't.
That's a good idea.
You know?
No, maybe said we had to.
No, Pippi told me to get pictures of you. That doesn't mean you have to get any pictures of me, you know?
Oh my gosh, this is such a hard word to spell. Everything is everything.
Good. I love this room.
I wish, bro.
This is a bunch of your classmates.
Yeah, that's.
And your mom.
And my mom. I'm fine with this. This is okay.
And Kira.
Your classmate.
I'm special.
Okay, actually, paparazzi, I prefer less pictures.
I want to sit front and center so I can be a paparazzi. A video.
I'll look for you. Here, I'll look for you. Oh.
No, it's okay.
No, I watched this one already. You can come.
Okay. Against this. Paparazzi. Wait, how's that one song go?
Paparazzi.
Sorry. Wait, look here, I'm really strong. Look here.
We're already behind.
Oh,
So it's
sorry. We're not behind.
What time is it?
Dinner time!
You got it. Oh, it's pretty
He definitely sorry. He was trying to.
Great. That's crazy.
How many do you guys got?
Oh my God, got one.
There's so many people right here.
For that
Extra credit, man.
Okay, I was wondering.
Hey, do we get extra credit for being here? Or do we have to fill out one of those things too? You have to fill out one of
We
those.
get extra credit for filling one of these.
What?
We don't get extra credit for being here?
No, I'm looking at my notes though.
Okay.
Okay, Josie, I'm writing yours.
Okay, whatever.
I have scores.
I saw someone walk by. Oh, there's more people.
Okay, so when you're done with that shred, put it on her desk.
Is this yours?
She will sign it.
She just said, she just told us to put it on her desk. If you get done with extra credit, put it on her desk, she said.
Okay. Oh god. This went from like 4 people to a lot. Okay.
You're ready?
Oh yeah, she did tell her boss about it. Okay. Please don't film. I'm being so
I'm not really
serious.
it. I have to take a picture. There you go.
Okay.
I look good that way.
Alright, we got it. Imagine this. You have been transformed into your favorite vegetable. Let's say you are a potato. As you're minding your business, a hand out of nowhere starts tugging on you. What in the name of all things starchy is going on? After what seems like an eternity, you're in this warm new environment. Hey, is that the neighborhood care family? What are they doing here? Uh-oh, is it just me or is it getting a little hot here? Oh no, it's an oven. Wasn't that a horrifying mental experience I put you through? It's 2026, people. We have the technology and knowledge to understand that vegetables are just like people. They experience pain and love and live whole lives before they're brutally slaughtered for our nourishment? That's why I believe it's time we all become everythingitarians. No, okay. First, you must understand everythingitarians eat everything you eat, except for the vegetables. We believe believe if the vegetable has a life cycle, it deserves a life. Whether it's got roots, feelings, or a TikTok account, it is off the menu. First, we will outline the beautiful life cycle of a vegetable. Then we'll go over the butchering, murdering process. And finally, I will give you many more ethical alternatives. In the year 2026, I will make everyone and everything vegetarian. First, let us outline the life cycle of a vegetable by channeling our inner connection to Mother Nature. Sorry. Okay. The first stage is the seed, which is much like a human pregnancy. This is the early stages of life, a time where potential is present but not yet adopted, where the foundation is being laid. Once the fetus has been birthed, they become a seedling or infant. This is the nurturing phase after birth, a time of forming a basic understanding of the world. Childhood is often referred to as vegetative growth, a time of increasing significant physical and emotional development. These little lima beans learn about life skills. Budding and flowering occurs during young adulthood. It's a time of transition into full maturity, marked by personal identity formation and starting to take on adult responsibilities. Once the vegetable feels mature and financially responsible enough, it'll enter the fruiting or reproductive phase. This is the highest point of life's development. Individuals contribute to the next generation while experiencing vitality and fulfillment. And finally, after living a very fulfilling life, it will enter the reckoning phase. This is the highest point of life's development. Individuals contribute to the next generation while still experiencing vitality and fulfillment. And next, it's time to chop up what happens when we decide these sentient creatures are okay to butcher and devour. This is the murder process. There are a variety of ways that we murderous monsters with ranch dressing prefer vegetables for consumption. Roasting, steaming, sauteing, just to name a few. But let's focus on the 4 most heinous. Deep frying. Deep frying is like falling into a geyser, and geysers are around 250 degrees. We used to cook vegetables at 350 or even 450 degrees. Would you want to fall into a big, greasy, oily geyser and then be devoured? That's what I thought. And raw salads don't even get me started. It's cannibalism, is it not? Would you throw your cousin Joey into a salad bowl with some olive oil and lemon zest and then eat him? It's sickening. Pickling and drowning are the same thing, and we must stop. We deal with this injustice every day. We Americans alone consume roughly 26 billion pickled friends annually. Is this really how we want them to go out? Filling up their sweet, tiny little lungs with tangy, vinegary pickle juice? Stealing the last of their breath? Rethink the next time that you try to drown your cousin. And finally, the worst one. Allow me to set the scene. You're at a hotel pool on a relaxing family vacay, and you think, I'll go to the hot tub. Bad move! That transition from the cozy hot tub to the icy waters of the pool is brutal. Talk about a temperature shock. And what do we call this little mishap? Blanching. Except vegetables go through about 10 times this pain. The boiling water to the icy waters of the volcano. The boiling volcano to the icy waters of the Antarctic. Remember these shocking and sickening scenarios next time you try to deep fry pickle or eat a salad. Now that you've been brought to the light, allow me to offer up some much more morally friendly options for your diet. The first and most obvious option, have an all-fruit diet. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is eating fruit the same thing as eating vegetables? There you would be wrong. See, all the natural sugars in fruit make them too stupid to process the fact that they're being killed. Since fruits and vegetables are not on the same intellectual level, it is much more morally conscious to eat fruit. An even better option is a diet consisting entirely of processed foods. How about instead of your healthy cereal made of hearty almond milk, have a sugary bowl of cereal with sugar-free watermelon Red Bull? It's a very simple but effective method to make sure we're completely cutting out and substituting all of our friends and family. And forget staying healthy. Hit the weight room like 1 more time a week, And it should even out eventually. Well, maybe. However, if you really want to be a purist, a lab-grown diet is by far the best option. Lab-grown is very expensive, but it's worth saving your soul from damnation. You can eat whatever you want without worrying about any of your friends or family dying. Doesn't that sound great? The biggest issue is you can only buy lab-grown food in San Francisco, Washington, D.C., or Singapore. So next time you take your international grocery trip, stop by Singapore and help out your family. Imagine this. While you're underground, you've got the perfect home. No one to bother you, no more hiding in fear of the kitchen killers. You're free from oil spills, olive oil spills. Free from neighborhood asparagus poachers. Free from being skinned and turned into cucumber rosettes. Free from our crowns being chopped off our heads. First, we outline the life cycle of a vegetable. Then we went over the butchering process. And finally, I gave you many, many, many more ethical alternatives. So, tonight, when you sit down for supper and you reach for that innocent little green bean, remember that he had dreams too. In 2026, if everyone is an everything-itarian, we will have a cornucopia of family and friends above and below ground.
Josie, you changed your thing about road trip.
I know, Bambi said it was
My nails are all.
I love the road trip part too, but I had to get rid of it.
Just road trip and that's it.
You paid for the baby.
You sure?
I hope you feel
I
bad.
low-key almost did the long version of this speech, because it's a lot funnier, but it's like 11 minutes, and no one wants to listen to that.
Why didn't you do the one that you usually do?
Because it got up to 11 minutes, and it can only be 8.5 minutes. So there's a little issue there, you know? But the 11-minute version was so much funnier.
You next, guys.
We got a party
Oh, I forgot it was like-
Yeah.
I did invite them though. They came by the food.
I was so prepared. That was super proud. So do it.
When we're next? I'm so excited for our duet. I'm so excited. You probably honestly could be right. No one's done it before. So like, you don't know I don't know, like sometimes.
Okay, but like say I prop or something, I could like take it off the board and maybe show it stuff and then I'll stick it back on it.
Alright. You ready, you ready?
No, okay.
Yes,
You gotta
Ellie.
say, you gotta stay calm.
Wait, what's the thing?
It's, you'll see it. I love this one. Okay, yeah.
Oh!
You guys are ready.
Hi.
Don't record! No, I can take, Baby told me to take pictures. Let's just get pictures.
Okay,
then we're done. Wait, do that. Okay, I'll do that. Alright.
Okay, don't stress out. It's just me and my, you got it.
Wait, no!
¿Es una foto, dijo?
Don't look at mom. Alright, you're fine. You got it. Wait. I see you!
Okay. Some of my very first memories are of my parents fighting. When I was 9, they sat me down and they told me they were getting a divorce. And that's when I started believing in love. My mom ended up dating a series of guys. There was Chuck the dentist, Richard the contractor guy, Andy, the guy who was always looking for a job, and Paul, who was probably in the mafia. Anyway, this isn't about my mom. Well, it is a little bit, but it's mostly about me and Brendan. Hey, Brendan. I can't pinpoint the exact moment I fell in love with Brendan. AP biology class, November 3rd, 10:03 a.m.
10 a.
It's a turning point that ain't by all of you class children. From now on, that person you were before today, it's dead. And that person you are going to become, it's wriggling in its bird sack, screaming, kicking, into the line. Yes, today we dissect a fetal pig. Oh, this is not good. It's got eyes. It's got eyes and it's looking at me. But hurry up. We'll be this pop to your turn. With a Ricky to your Lucy.
Hey, want to be partners? Maybe tonight. You can come over to my house and we can type up a report. Oh, will I rub your shoulders when you get tense? I attended class in Japanese massage from an elder named Hakuto Shinatsu, and my fingers are strong. Strong as my soul. Also, they're reaching the Roomba. Love is a roller coaster of emotions. You can find the guy or girl of your dreams and begin planning your future together, only to get your heart ripped into a million mangled pieces. At least, that's what happened to Jasmine Merriweather. Will Jasmine be able to pick herself up off the ground, or will she live the rest of her life in a cave, secluded from the rest of the world, so she can die alone? The Staggering Heartbreak of Jasmine Merriweather by Don Slides. Our project was 19 days late. In what way? Working on a project. My feelings for Brendan grew stronger and stronger. 7 weeks into our relationship, I decided I should tell Brendan exactly what I thought about us. Brendan, you know what's great about us? What? Everything, don't you think so? Yeah, it is just... Okay, I'm almost nervous now. I know it's only been 7 weeks, that some people would say it's not possible in 7 weeks, but I think those people just have miserably small hearts, or something like they're incapable of experiencing what we're experiencing, so, I love you. No, I'm rushing things, I'm being dumb. I shouldn't have said so soon. You need time, you look slow. You slowly climb the tree, and I look at squirrel, and I race to the top of the tree, and I'm just partying and looking around and jumping up and down and saying, get off the tree, but you can't race up the tree because you're a sloth. You're not squirrel, and sloth can't run. Should I shut up? I should shut up. Look, the longer this goes on, the more you're gonna be hurt, so I think the best thing will be, rip the band-aid off. So, I think we should break up. When Brenda broke up with me, I was fine. Really. Perfectly fine. It was like riding a bike. Except the bike was on fire, and the clown from it was chasing me, and there were fire-breathing trucks with knives. But after 3 sick days, when I wasn't really sick, I went back to school.
All right, class. Let's take our seats.
Hey! Is that what you say to me? Hey! You are not permitted to say hey to me anymore. You know what? I think you're up. I'll spare you the details. But I got 2 days in school suspension, also known as ISS. To quote from the incident report,
Jasmine Merriweather used 14 swear words in a 20-second profanity that froze my blood. Several of the students in the class had to be taken to a safe room during state counseling. She also appears to have embedded some new swear words by combining a set of 16 swear words in a clever manner. The ISS room was located in the basement. It was where the old and dangerous elements of the school were banished. And the teacher, Mr. Hogg, was still trying to get over losing to a teenager in the finals of American Ninja Warrior. I'm gonna say this once and I'm not gonna repeat myself. You people are dregs of humanity. You are scum. If any of you toad creatures attempt anything against me, I will personally administer a handle with such force that will choke the stupid out of you. You know what I do at night? Mixed martial arts. You know what I do on the weekends? Mixed martial arts. You know what I do in the morning for common school? I eat breakfast. I have no social life. I have no friends. My entire life is dedicated to the moment one of you subhumans decides to attack me. And at that moment, I shall unleash the dragon. And the dragon takes no prisoners, my friends. The dragon takes no prisoners.
Excuse me, Mr. Scary Guy. My name is Jasmine, and I'm actually like a straight A student. So I don't have to be threatened or anything. So if you could tone down the rhetoric, that would be great.
And how exactly would you like me to administer justice then?
Well, we could make a poster with the ISS rules on it.
Oh, a poster. Right. Men with some glitter. Oh,
Are you okay? You've been in your room all day. Just go away. If you could leave a couple of tubs of ice cream outside my door, that would be great. Just knock, leave the ice cream and go. You're lactose intolerant, sugar. Who cares? We're all gonna die alone anyway. I hate to break this to you, but there's no perfect friend that's just gonna gallop up and rescue you. So stop waiting for him. You know what? I might as well just go become a nun and live in some cave, secluded from the rest of the world. Honey, look at it this way. If there was only one perfect guy out there, you'd have a 1 in 3.5 billion chance of ever running into him. So if there are millions of guys out there who may be good enough, then you got a decent shot. That night, I created a plan to make Brandon jealous and make him pay for all the pain he caused me. Step 1, get ripped. Wear super tight workout clothes. Step 2, graduate from Harvard and become a famous scientist. Step 3, find a new and better boyfriend. The only problem in this plan was that I didn't know where I was gonna get a better boyfriend. Until
We have a new student. His name is Theodore O'Reilly. Would anyone like to pair with?
I'll do it.
It was so good.
I'm only going to present it like, were you really sent me here to do that? What? You what?
You're
I
welcome.
You did so good. What? I know I saw you. I saw you stop and
You ready?
Es la única vez que lo voy a... Thank you. Es la única vez que lo voy a presentar.
¿Por qué? ¿Tú si quieres el sábado en San Patricio?
¿Te ponemos ahí en el desfile?
En el... Ahí en la radio, ¿qué día es? ¿Por qué?
¿Te ponemos ahí en el Patricio?
Porque la última vez...
Ya se acabó. Apenas se lo aprendió.
Me lo aprendí.
El de pánico, se le olvida todavía. Bueno, yo no lo tengo. Yo no lo tengo. A la hija.
¿Ya? Sale.
Signo de personajes.
Es que no tengo diferente, la voz está diferente.
¿Cómo no? Pero sí se notaron.
de voz se nota de aquí al otro salón.
No, hombre, y con esos gritos que...
La escucharon fuerte, claro.
I was looking at her. I was talking to her.
Ya.
Ya, nos vemos.
Sale. Gracias, ya luego me mandas el vídeo. Porfa.
She was there for a while at the beginning. I can slow that scene down if you're really.
Wait guys, I haven't seen this.
Actually, I haven't seen it either.
I'm not crazy.
I haven't seen it either. I've only ever been in it. I've never watched it. No, Kira seriously is a fake. This will come back to haunt you next week. Alright, we all good? We great?
Yeah.
Alright.
date not go well?
He didn't show up.
Really?
Really?
Oh, what's the world coming to when you can't trust people you meet over the internet?
Do we have any decent leftovers in the fridge?
Why do you want leftovers?
Because I haven't eaten.
If you were already at the restaurant, why didn't you just go ahead and eat?
I don't know. Probably because I was embarrassed.
What?
Wasn't there some leftover pizza in here?
Oh, I finished it off while you were gone.
What's the bowl with plastic wrap over it?
Some brownies my mom brought me. You're open to have like one.
Maybe for dessert. Do we have any, like, actual supper food?
I don't know, probably.
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 You really don't know?
Should I?
You stash more stuff in here than I do, Sam.
So keep digging and see what sorts of treasures you unearth.
When's the last time you cleaned out your fridge?
Oh man, it's been a while. There was this one Tupperware dish I didn't even bother to open. I just threw the whole thing away.
I've been there. I've seen some crazy stuff in the back of my fridge.
Has anything ever come alive?
Well, one time, there was this potato.
In this story, the two main characters,
Jamie,
and Sam, are in this exact predicament.
what does one do with a possibly alive potato in the back of their fridge?
Does it have thoughts and feelings?
Do we have moral obligations to treat it like a sentient being?
Find out what happens in
The object formerly known as potato by Bradley Walton.
So keep digging and see what sorts of treasures you unearth.
You do realize the context of a refrigerator? That statement is kind of unnerving.
It is the advice of the person who stashes the most stuff away in the fridge. Take it or leave it.
Here now. Peas, no, not peas. Carrots, no. Ooh, there's some yogurt. Ew, which is out of date.
How about a date?
2 weeks?
Leave it. It might still be good.
You sure?
Yeah. I don't like the things go to waste.
Okay. There's some snack cakes over by the microwave you might want to have a look at then.
Why?
They're turning green.
Put them in the fridge, not even later.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You're disgusting. I'm gonna put them in the way back so I don't have to look at them.
Sure. Go ahead.
What are the odds of there being anything like actually edible back here?
Probably pretty good.
Edible by my standards.
That's up to you.
Is this soup?
What's it look like?
Soup?
Then why would it not be soup?
Because sometimes things get left in the fridge long enough that they start to look like soup, even though they're not soup.
That's very philosophical, very paranoid, or very pessimistic. I'm not sure which.
What's this?
Potato.
No,
Yes,
this is not a potato.
it's a potato.
It doesn't look like a potato.
You need to expand your definition of what a potato looks like.
Potatoes are brown, sometimes gray brown.
That's gray brown. It's a potato.
It's the wrong shade of gray brown.
Are you gonna get all picky about your shades of gray brown?
Yeah, this color doesn't exist in nature or Photoshop. Makes me kind of nervous to see it on something that you allege is a potato.
Do you want me to prove it's a potato?
Yes, please.
Give it here.
What are you gonna do?
Eat it.
You can't eat this!
If you want me to prove it's a potato, then give it here so I can eat it and verify for you that it's a potato.
That wouldn't prove anything.
If it tastes like a potato, then it's a potato.
By that standard, you could eat a lump of haggis and say it's an apple turnover, and I'd have to take your word for it.
Fine, you eat it and tell me.
No.
Then give it here so I can.
My name's moving.
Give me the potato.
That's not a potato.
Potato in my hand now.
Seriously, I think it's alive.
It's a potato!
How long did this sit in the back of the fridge?
Well, I don't know, no more than 7 or 8 months.
7 or 8 months.
It's not that long. Seriously. You couldn't completely gestate a baby in that time, let alone metamorphose a potato into a new life form.
We're talking about refrigerator time here, not real time.
What, time passes differently inside a fridge?
If this used to be a potato, then yes. I'd even go to say time passes different in the back of the fridge than the front.
You're getting carried away.
He's got legs!
Those were not legs.
What are they?
They're, I don't know, potato things.
What if we take that out of the container and see if it starts walking?
No!
Why not? Are you afraid it actually will?
No, I'm gonna eat that thing. I don't want you to put my food on the floor. That's disgusting.
Your concept of disgusting is in serious need of recalibration.
Fine, whatever you want to be, clean up the floor.
No.
If it's not supposed to bother me, then it shouldn't bother you.
That's not what I meant.
You can lick it off the sofa instead. How would that be?
You're being ridiculous.
You're the one saying the potato grew legs.
You honestly don't think those resemble legs?
Well, maybe a little.
Looking at the birth of a new life form here.
Did I miss something? A second ago you were grossed out by this thing. Now you sound like you're in awe of it.
This is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. But I guess I kind of am in awe of it. But it's because I've never seen anything like it before.
If it really is the most disgusting thing you've ever seen in your whole life, then that would imply that, in fact, you've never seen anything like it before. But that does not mean it's a new life form.
Vegetables don't have legs.
You know what? Fine. If it turns out that you're somehow right, that's okay. I'm not a vegetarian.
I think it's got arms and legs. There's definitely hair. And there's some pink primordial ooze leaking out of this dish. There's a ton of biological activity going on with this thing.
I can put it in the microwave for a minute. It's not a big deal.
You can't kill it. What if it has a soul?
I refuse to get into a religious debate with you over a potato.
Fine. So if I put it back in the fridge, you won't hurt it?
It's a potato, not a puppy.
It's not a potato anymore. It's something more. So I want you to make me a promise. I want you to promise me that this, whatever it is, it's going to be safe.
My last roommate wanted a tattoo of the Easter Bunny on the side of her face.
That's really weird.
Yes, it is.
So why are you telling me this?
Because apparently I attract roommates who want impractical and unreasonable things.
It is not unreasonable for me to ask you not to eat something no sane person would want to eat.
I don't want to eat it.
Then why are we having this conversation?
Because I want to prove to you that no matter what magical alchemy you think may have occurred, that thing is still a potato.
Fine. If I say I take your word that it's a potato, will you leave it alone?
If you take my word that it's a potato, will you act like it's a potato?
Probably not.
Then give me the potato.
It's not a Look what you did! You killed it!
Holy cow! I was gonna eat that thing.
Think of how good this could have done us, the diseases we could have cured by studying its potato-esque refrigerator mutated biology. This could have cured global warming!
That seriously would have made me as sick as a dog.
What?
Those insides. Those are not potato insides. They're all pink and gooey.
I told you there's some primordial ooze leaking out of this thing.
You know, it sort of looks like it might glow in the dark. I'd rather not find out.
Hey. Are you agreeing with me?
That's no potato. Not anymore.
So you admit you were wrong?
Very wrong. I'm sorry. I should listen to you.
Thanks. That's very gracious and mature of you.
You're welcome. Hey, what are you doing?
Can I go throw it away?
Not in here, you're not.
Why not?
It might crawl out of the trash can in the middle of the night and kill us in our sleep.
We dropped it. It split wide open.
Yeah, and if it's sentient, it could be really angry if it regains consciousness.
We can microwave it.
Do you really want me wrapping that up if it explodes in the microwave? It might curl your arm.
The dumpster out back?
That'd probably be a safer idea. Here, I'll take care of it. You find something to eat.
Do you think there's anything like actually edible back here?
Oh yeah, just keep looking. There's all kinds of things shoved away in the back.
Do you think the whole fridge will fit in the dumpster? people laugh during, people laugh, so.
But you supposed to laugh.
Yeah, they don't, not very ours. Ours is funny. We're gonna think we're funny. I think we're great, but. Anyone else is going like?
I would love to see Bella, but I think she's gonna be gone.
She has.
We're gonna go see her.
Twin, they were live the whole time. What the heck?
Or superheroes.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe you said put your feet in the room, by the way.
They're trying to figure out how to become superheroes and like they're trying to figure out what all superheroes have that we don't or that the kids don't. All superpowers are all superheroes. Their parents. So we know to murder their parents. Yep.
They're like 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah, I think it's just about are doing extra. So what about the little kids?
Aquí se lo quedaron los papeles.
Here, manager. Manager, that's kind of what I meant for this. We are, check. two hosts or whatever.
And
Is,
honestly, her entertainment's really funny too, because she's trying to be the mayor.
yeah,
Three of them?
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I wonder how her and I heard Bella's is.
Bella's entertainment is good.
Man, it kinda sucks they all going on at the same time. But I mean, you gotta do it, get done.
Yeah, because then we had to actually listen to everybody's, and everybody was in there, but it still took so forever.
What?
Sorry. We had to like listen to everybody's speeches.
All in the at the same time, like
Yes,
in one
it
room?
took forever. Why'd you give me that look?
I like. Dying a lot. Did you use all these props?
No, those are old ones, and some of them
Well,
like
how
we
did
should
you
go,
take these out of here?
and like some of them go with my old speech and like, you know,
Well, you
whatever.
need to make up your mind which one you're doing.
No, I can
Like, I feel like you make it up as you go.
I physically can't do my old one because it's just way too long, even though it's so much funnier.
I can burn this stuff now.
Blush?
I'm pretty sure she reuses the boards.
Is it lip gloss? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I put that in there today. 'Cause I wanted it for just now. And you know what else is in here? Our, oh wait. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be like Lynn and I do that for the first time.
Well, it probably would be worse than already, but.
Yeah.
Because we could at least, if there's only two of us, we can still make up stuff and just go off of it. If it's OID.
I'm doing it today. Or, oh wait, he's probably doing it first. I should have just told her no, I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, why did I shouldn't have offered. I just thought about it being fun, but I didn't realize it'd be this hard to put. Honestly, I don't know, I have no clue what it was.
Personally, I'm gonna actually want to do it in the day.
It's too late to drop out now. Guys, it's gonna suck. Like, no one,
Unless we walk in this week, it's gonna go.
we're not, we're gonna get off.
We're done in here, Brady.
Do you think we're gonna get off book?
No, we have to get off of it. It doesn't take that long to memorize scripts, I promise you.
Well, we haven't ran here that much.
But memorizing isn't just about running through it, it's also about reading it yourself.
I know that, but I don't know. It's a little different now when you use everyone else to read it.
What I have is on my phone, I have a pre-recorded thing of me saying everyone else's lines except for my own. So then when it gets to my characters, I have to say my words.
You're as smart as me. You just pause. What's this?
For my bitchy speech, you didn't watch.
Oh, I know. Oh. It's a big rock.
Don't touch the lettuce,
I
because
really
Logan
work
eats
my
it a lot.
Yancey voice. It really feels
Ew.
like it's still
Why?
smart.
It's funny.
It's not good. Serious? Yeah, I am.
You Ellie.
She screamed that much in hers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good though, it was funny.
Guys,
screamed a bit.
your
I can hear it
release is
through it.
really good.
What?
Your release is really good.
Did you hear me screaming?
Yeah, I was in here.
Yeah. You heard me screaming from.
Oh, no, I
you.
did not.
Oh, you heard me screaming?
I did not
You
even
was
hear
screaming a lot. Yeah, a little bit.
And what? What?
Am I serious?
What's your serious even about?
Beat me.
Up and down the road a while. You guys ready to head out?
Serious, this was so serious, and they're like, serious,
Okay.
Is it serious, not serious, or? is
No,
it
it's serious,
Why is it serious?
but it's seriously boring.
it's like, it's not usually boring, because they're like crying and like getting worked up about it, and we're all just sitting here really awkward. I feel like it's awkward.
Like, they like care about the topic so much?
No, because they have
Because
to
it had to
say
get characters that will win.
Yeah.
If they want to even make fine, like have they enough thought of making finals, you gotta.
Yeah, cry and get mad and like get scared, like, and like cry. So.
What's it, just like really serious topics?
Yeah. Like school shootings. Yeah, I know.
What
So,
else?
and then well, I don't know, another topic.
Hey, guys, did you turn off the
iPad?
No, yeah.
Nope.
It's still live. I hope you didn't
Really?
say anything too private.
You did so good.
We're actually crap talking about Gabby.
She's really funny.
Oh.
And all caps.
Wait. Hold on. I have to say bye to my fans.
No one's watching.
It's okay.
Back up.
There's 0 people watching right now.
0 people, 0 likes, 0 money donated. Ooh, we suck.
Thank you guys. It has been Speech. Signing out. It was me, Gabby,
subscribe.
the best manager out here.
Please subscribe.
Please follow us on all socials.
OHS Speech and Drama.
OHS Speech
Or Drama and Speech, something like
And
that.
that's us.
Follow us on Instagram, Facebook,
TikTok.
I don't think we're on
I don't
TikTok.
think we're on TikTok.
YouTube.
EEB.
I have
Follow Eagle Eye Broadcasting.
Guys, this is gonna be on Eagle Eye forever.
What is going on there? Whoa.
That's a wrap.